for Pep and City?
One of the funny things about Bielsa is that he's not a plan B sort of a man. He does make changes, but everyone sort of knows how his teams are going to play. It's going to be the pressing, it's going to be attacking. And Pep's the same, because he's essentially tried to take on a lot of what Bielsa has done in the past. So I think it'll be two very attacking sides. We don't have it in us, I don't think, to defend. I think people were maybe surprised with the way we went out of the Liverpool game, but Leeds fans less so, because we've seen that this is just the way we do things. Anyone who saw the Birmingham game last year when we won 5-4, we kept being in the lead in that game, but at no point did we decide to hold on to the lead. It was 5-4 in the last minute, and you see our left back as the furthest player forward, and it's that sort of a terrifying attacking philosophy that he's got, but it'll be just the same this weekend, I'm sure.
And looking ahead to kind of the rest of this. Showed an interest in coming to West Yorkshire.
I mean, if once Bielsa's gone, I think we'd probably take a look at him. But I think you can't want to swap Bielsa. It'd be like trying to change your dad or something. It's not possible.
That's great. So much.
I think he's fixed us in a strange way. I think it's felt for years like the club it was impossible for us to get promoted. We've tried so many times, and I think it almost felt like we were resigned to just being in the Championship forever. And he came in, and I think with the belief he brought to the players and the way he was able to change the same players who've been there before into this brilliant team all of a sudden, I think he just brought such a belief back to the club and to the city. And you see the way people have bought into it in the city with the artwork around the place, and he's absolutely loved to a degree that I can't remember any Leeds manager, probably going back as far as Howard Wilkinson winning the title. It's completely transformed the club and the city.
Put that down to something within his personality. So endeared towards him?
I think so. I think seeing someone there who's dedicated to it. We've had people in the past like Warnock, who he had the reputation of being someone who could get out of this league, but also he gave the impression when he was here that he didn't necessarily want to work for it. He thought that just him being here was enough. Whereas Bielsa's come in with obviously this huge international reputation, but has still got that in him that he knows he has to do all the work for it. And in truth, he probably doesn't have to do as much work as he does, but he absolutely obsesses over things. And I think that the dedication he brings to Leeds just takes everyone with him, and you can see that in the players as well, that they've bought into these incredibly long days at training and stuff, which I don't think a previous manager would have been able to do.
And on that kind of international representation,